What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 7 of our Pokemon Renegade Platinum walkthrough. In the previous video, we took on Commander Mars from Team Galactic. We also made our way through Eterna Forest, where we met Cheryl and battled her before she joined us on our adventure. We helped her through the forest and made our way to Eterna City, where we currently are. We just ran into Barry and he's shown us the statue of the legendary Pokemon Palkia. And we haven't really done too much exploring in Eterna City yet, so that's exactly what we're going to do today. We did find Cynthia now. She's also came and told us a bit about the statue and the history of the town. And she's given us HM01, so that's going to be really useful. I don't think we will take on Cynthia anytime soon. But we've also found a building here that looks like Team Galactic might have taken control over. We can't enter it yet because the grunt protecting the door says we've got to earn the Eterna badge first before we can enter. So I suppose that's fair enough. Now we're just doing some exploring along Route 205 here. We picked up a water stone, and I just want to come and pick up any other items we might find along the way. And here we've just come across a whole bunch of berries, so we are going to pick these quickly. It looks like there's 4 different types of berries, so these are going to be quite useful. Hopefully there are some people to battle around here. And in the previous video, before we exited Eterna Forest, there was a little path going up north. And it looked like it was some kind of house there, so we're going to explore that house as well and hopefully find where the gym is in Eterna City. I don't know who the gym leader is for the second gym badge or what type Pokemon they're going to use, but we'll see if we can take them on. I can't wait to earn another gym badge. But yeah, we've made our way back to Eterna Forest. And we've picked up TM65 Shadow Claw on the side of this building. And this is called the Old Chateau, and it looks haunted. It looks really creepy and spooky. There is a statue here, and it looks like it's staring right at you. We entered the main room in the Old Chateau, and there's a couple people here. We're going to chat to them, and it looks like there's a couple items around here too. This woman gave us an item called Old Chateau. We also found a rare candy in the kitchen. And I want to show you guys 1 or 2 secret areas in the Old Chateau. This is going to blow your mind, so definitely stay tuned. We just picked up a spell tag, so that's also a hold item. It seems like there's a lot of psychic and ghost type Pokemon around here. You can find some awesome ones. So if you're looking for a strong psychic or ghost type Pokemon, definitely come and do some hunting here. Now we are just exploring the upstairs rooms of the Old Chateau. There are a couple rooms to explore once you enter this little passage. There's 4 rooms here. So this is where we're going to find some of our secret areas. In the first room, you just pick up an item. The second room is a little special because, as you can see, the TV is like jittery. If you go and interact with the TV, something will actually happen and a Pokemon will come out of the TV. Yep, that's right, it's a Rotom, the electric and ghost type Pokemon. And it's level 20, so you can battle it now and try and catch it. It is a really strong electric type, so if you are a fan of Rotom and you want to use it in your team, definitely try and catch it. Although Renegade Platinum is quite difficult, a big plus is that you don't have to wait until the end of the game to get cool Pokemon. You can get them really early on, which is a really big plus. Like, we've received the starter Pokemon from Gen 1, 2, and 3 already. We've just encountered Rotom, and there's a whole bunch more to come. It really makes the playing experience a whole lot more enjoyable. But there, we have caught Rotom, so we've added it to our Pokédex. It's an electric and ghost type like we said, but that's not all that there is in this haunted mansion. There are still 2 more rooms here to explore. So in the final room, we got something extra special. I thought maybe we could heal our team here, but no such luck. Now we make it to the next room, and if you look at the pictures on the wall, it looks like there's some eyes in this far left picture. If you interact with it and try and leave the room, all of a sudden we will encounter Gengar. Yes, not even a ghastly or a haunter, a straight up Gengar level 20. So how epic is this? I know Gengar is a huge fan favorite. A lot of people love Gengar, it's their favorite Pokemon. So we are definitely going to try and catch this. It is a super strong Pokemon to add to your team. So let's throw our ball, and yep, we got it. It took a while, but we eventually got it. And Gengar is a ghost and poison type Pokemon. I can't believe we just caught a Gengar. How epic. And now the last little room has another TM for us. So there are a whole bunch of goodies in the Old Chateau. You definitely need to make your way here and pick up these items and catch these awesome Pokemon. But we have completed everything that we need to do in the Old Chateau. We can go back to Eterna City and do some exploring. We have battled all of these fishermen along the bridge off camera. And we have done a bit of training and caught a few Pokemon off camera as well. But now I just want to see what is on the other side of Eterna City. It looks like we've reached Route 211. I just want to have a look around what's here before we try take on the gym leader in Eterna City. There is a great boar hiding here. And I was curious to see what Pokemon we could find in the grass. So we did do a bit of training and caught a couple Pokemon. But let's just explore the surroundings before we try take on the gym leader. And also, the more experience and training we can get in, the better. The first gym leader was super tough, so I don't think the second gym leader is going to be much easier. We have found a huge cave called Mount Coronet. And inside there are a bunch of cool items. We have picked up some TMs and some hold items. I've got no idea where it leads to, but I suppose we should do some exploring. Let's see where Mount Coronet takes us. We have found another floor in the cave, and it looks like there's some Team Galactic members here. You can find a lot of items hidden in the stones, so I do recommend that you check while you're exploring. We have also just picked up TM02 Dragon Claw. I can't believe how many TMs we have picked up as well. We're going to have to go through our TM list before we take on the next gym leader and teach our team some strong attacks. I haven't even really looked at our TM list yet. It looks like we have found one of the exits of Mount Coronet. I've got a feeling there are more than one. But let's first just go out here and see where it takes us. Okay, it's still Route 211, but it looks like there's a couple trainers up top of a hill there that we can battle. And we've just picked up a Firestone, which is going to be super useful. There are a bunch of berries to pick up here, and it looks like there's some interesting ones that we haven't found before. So we'll come and collect all of these berries and see where this route will take us. I don't know if we'll be able to make it to the next town possibly, but we've got all our berries stocked up. And yes, the sign says that this direction takes us to the next town, but we're not allowed through here yet. So obviously we have to earn our second gym badge first. But we'll take on a couple of these trainers, and let's go back into Mount Coronet and see if there's another exit for us. We haven't explored this northern route, so we'll keep exploring. There are still more items to find. We just got a rare candy. I think we have picked up quite a few rare candies in this game too. We've probably got about 6 already, so if you do need to level up your Pokemon, that might be a nice little shortcut, but I like to save them for later on in the game when it really takes a while to level up your team. We did go past an item there, but we'll pick it up on the way back. We have found 2 more little doors in the cave, so it looks like one is an exit and the other might lead to another room. But we have come out and we have found a super snowy area. The whole place is covered in snow and it's snowing heavily. In some areas we even walk deep in the snow. It's like quite tough to walk. But it looks really beautiful and there are a few trainers here to battle. We are still picking up items like crazy, but we'll see where this takes us. We are heading quite far away from Eterna City, but we'll always go back and take on the gym leader. So let's just do a bit of an adventure now. Our team is just getting stronger and stronger. But now we found a little house here in the snow. Hopefully we can heal up our team because we have been battling people like crazy. And yes, this one hiker offers us a bed to have a rest. So our Pokemon are all healed up again. And now it looks like we have found a familiar face. It's Gardenia. And it turns out that she is the gym leader of Eterna City. So it's a good thing we came here. She probably wasn't at the gym if we went there anyway. So we spoke to Gardenia and she said she's going to head back to Eterna City now that we have spoken to her. And she is a grass type gym leader, I believe. She did say she was out here trying to catch a Snova, which is a grass and ice type Pokemon. So she's probably got a couple dual types in her team that are grass and some other type. But for grass types, I know that fire type moves are super effective. So luckily we've got Charmeleon in our team. I'm sure Charmeleon's going to give our team a big boost. But with dual types, it's a lot more tricky. So I'm excited to take on Gardenia and see how strong she is. But now let's make our way back into Mount Coronet and explore the other door. So the other door just leads us to this room that's holding the Never Melt Ice item. It's a hold item to strengthen ice attacks, I think. But now we're also going to pick up the few items that we missed along this long passage. It looks like there's a couple items to pick up, a few revives which are going to be very handy. I'm super glad that we decided to come and explore Mount Coronet first because we would have had to come this way anyway. So I'm glad we got it all out the way. And we also picked up a full restore and a max elixir. So all of these items are going to help us a ton in battle. We're pretty much fully stocked now for the gym leader if we need to revive or heal up our Pokemon. And we just picked up a prism scale, which is pretty cool. But now I think we have explored everything. We just have to make our way back to Eterna City now. This episode has been epic. We caught a Rotom, we caught a Gengar, we explored the haunted Old Chateau. We've explored Mount Coronet and picked up crazy items. You can also catch some awesome ice-type Pokemon there along that route where we met Gardenia. So if you are looking for a strong ice-type Pokemon, you could do that. But now we've made our way back to Eterna City. There are a few buildings that we haven't explored yet, so I just want to come and explore those before we forget. And then we can try and find the gym leader and the gym. We still haven't seen where the actual Pokemon gym is in the city. But we'll make our way there now and heal up our team at the Pokemon Center. I am super curious what grass-type Pokemon Gardenia is going to have in her team. But now we found a little stall that sells natural things. So we bought a couple revival herbs. And I definitely am going to train our Charmeleon up a whole bunch more off camera so that we're ready for Gardenia. I think Charmeleon's going to be a big role in that battle. We've just entered the house next to the Pokemon Center and we've met a scientist from Auburg City. And it seems like they are telling us all about mining. And this old chap has given us an explorer kit. So apparently we can use it to dig underground and go do some mining, which is absolutely crazy. I definitely think we should try this out and see if it works. Hopefully we can find some cool fossils or items underground. Normally with mining you can find like evolution stones, firestone, water stone, etc. And the other scientist here has just given us a helix fossil, a dome fossil, a root fossil, a claw fossil, a skull fossil, an armor fossil, an old amber. Wow, okay, she's given us like 6 or 7 fossils, which I believe will all turn into Pokemon. And this little kid has just given us TM28, which is dig. So wow, we've just been given so much cool stuff in this video. This game just gets better and better. But now we're going to try use our explorer kit. And what? We just fell through the ground and we ended up under the city. And here you can actually do some mining. So when you find an area to mine, you've got like the red hammer and the little blue chisel. The red hammer hits a larger area but not as hard, and the blue chisel hits a smaller area but more hard. So you want to use those two in combination. You've only got a certain amount of hits in order to try discover all the hidden things in each little mining spot. So here we've already discovered 2 items. It's kind of like a gamble. You've got to hit all over the show until you find a part of an item. And hopefully you can uncover all the items. When you start mining in one area, they'll tell you how many items there are to discover in that one. So this area had 3 items and we were lucky enough to find them all. But now we're going to look for another mining spot. Hopefully we can find one soon. There is a little map which directs you to the next mining spot. And here there are 4 items that we can find in this area. Luckily, as we started, we hit and found this little green gem. So we've got 1 item already. Unfortunately, with the 2 different screens, my buttons are a bit in the way. I didn't think I would use the bottom screen for anything, but when you go down underground for mining, it uses the bottom half of your screen. So I do have to try and move some of these buttons around. In this mining session, we got 3 items out of the 4, and then we ran out of hits. But that was really cool to check out. I'm impressed with that. I can't believe how epic of a job they've done with the mining. You might want to spend a lot more time there trying to pick up cool items. I think you could definitely sell a lot of the items for a lot of money. So that could be a good way to build up some funds if you want to buy anything that you need. But now we're just going to come and chat to a few people in the remaining houses. There was a boy in this house that wanted to do a trade there. And we've gone upstairs now and we're going to chat to everyone here. It looks like there's 2 floors. And on the top floor, there are a couple people and a couple kids running around. But I don't think there's anything all that important in this one. If you go downstairs and chat to this old lady that we missed, she also gives you a TM. So don't forget to chat with her. But I think we've pretty much discovered everything in Eterna City now. It looks like we have found the gym. It looked like there was also an item hiding behind the gym here. So I think in the next video, we're definitely going to take on the gym leader. This one has been a bit long already. We picked up a sunstone behind the gym, but we're going to end things off here. Thanks for watching.